Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man. It's Saturday morning and it's time to make some soap. And yes, you are coming to me at a different angle. I'm coming to you at a different angle. I'm going to be using my tall wooden column mold. And in the past, I've never been able to come up with a way to be able to show you when I'm pouring the soaps down into it. So I'm trying this. I've put the camera up overhead. So you'll be looking at me from up top, down below. Hopefully you'll be able to see me pouring this into here. We'll give it a shot and see how it works. What I'm going to do is something that I've done before. I'm going to put in this side an uncolored soap, but I'm using a scent oil that discolors. I'm using scent oil from Nurture Soap. They renamed it. It's now called Herbalicious. A friend of mine gave to me. And most scent oils darken anywhere from tan to brown. This turns it a dark plum color. So this side's going to be naturally colored just with the scent oil. It will eventually turn plum. It's going to be solid color. This side is going to be a drop swirl with black and white. The black will be scented with that. The white will be unscented. So here we go. Let's come over here. And you should be in the picture there. Hopefully you are. Put my lye water in. Let me just climb up here and make sure, take a peek, make sure you are into the picture. And yes, you are. So let's get this out of the way. We'll get a light emulsification. Truth is, I forgot my gloves. I'm going to be extra careful. You better believe I'm wearing my goggles. I do have a sink nearby if I do get an accidental lye spill. I should have had my gloves, but I've already started and my camera will shut off if I go. So here we go. I'm going to get my soap just past emulsification and get it in to half of it's going to go into this, and the other half of the two colors will go into these. Okay, that's good to start. I do want sort of a thick trace, a semi-thick emulsification, because this mold will leak if it's not. Even though it is lined inside, it is lined with paper inside, it still wants to leak, just the nature of the way that one's built. So, into the one container, let's see, I'm going to want 4 cups. And then into these two, which will have the 2 colors, I'm going to have approximately 2 cups each. And I am just eyeballing these. Good enough. I just have to make sure I don't hit my head on this open cabinet door and start blurting out things that I do not want to blurt out on YouTube. I always do try to keep my channel family friendly and want to make sure it stays that way. So get my black into there, stir it in lightly. I should have done the white first. Wasn't thinking, but that's alright. Definitely want to clean that up. Okay, then get my white in this side, watching my head on that open cabinet door. And this is a nice emulsification state for a drop swirl. Now in the side that's going to be colored with the scent oil, I have 2 ounces of the scent oil, which I will stir in. And although I am eyeballing it into the black, I'm going to put approximately an ounce of the scent. So let me just stir these scents in and let's start pouring. Nice consistency. This is working well. Stir that into my black. And we're ready to pour some soap. And this is thickening a little because it's warm. So I got to get to work quickly. So this side I'm going to pour a little bit of the unscented. And I'm going to pour up high a little bit of the white, and pour up high a little bit of the black. Some more of this, and I think you get the picture. Start just a little bit. I'm getting just a little bit grainy. Tap this on the floor. Bear with me one moment. That really settled it down. Get the excess out of here. Making a mess, of course, which is kind of hard not to do, especially with this mold. Now, I have a little bit left over. What I'm going to do is go ahead and pull my center out. And you should still be in the picture. I measured this and marked a place on the counter where this needs to sit. So I'm going to pull my divider straight out. Tap this down again. We'll get the excess into here. Have a little more black left over than I intended, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'll probably just put this in one for myself. Actually, I'll probably use this in another batch of something. So folks, there we have it. Now, that's all I have for now. What I'm going to do now is, this is absolutely not a cold process, oven process, but it's winter time in West Virginia, even though we've had a mild winter, and I want to keep this nice and warm, let this go through a hot gel. So what I'm going to do, I've already heated the oven up, and the oven is approximately 100 degrees, and I've turned it off. And all I'm going to do is, it's turned off, it's not going to go back on, but I'm going to set this in that 100 degree oven with the light on. And I have found the light in that oven gives off an amazing amount of heat, just keeping it warm. So this is going to go in not a hot oven, but a warm oven. I don't think this mold would withstand the hot process, the oven process, the cold process oven process, because a lot of the joints are glued together. But it's not a hot oven, it's just a warm oven. That will hopefully get me a nice hot gel phase, nice slick glass slides, and these plastic liners will pull off, or slide off I should say, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow for the cutting. Anyway, thanks for watching everybody. I hope I got you into the picture this time while pouring. Bye.